Welcome, Badger fans, readers, viewers, all the above. My name is Rex Shield, the creator of Cardinal Clicks, and this is the debut of Rex's Rant. Pretty much what Rex's Rant is going to entail is going to be every Friday, my rant, as the title may suggest. Pretty much it's going to be, what a kind of a burning topic from the weeks past or built up over a couple weeks, and I'm just gonna rant about it and kind of give my 2 cents. So without further ado, here's Rex's first rant. When former Wisconsin head coach Brett Bielema left Wisconsin to go to Arkansas, and Gary Anderson, the current coach now, came from Utah State to Wisconsin, there was a lot of speculation about how that hire would be, I guess, received amongst the Wisconsin fan base. Well, since Anderson stepped on campus, he literally, at least in my eyes, he's done nothing wrong. He's been praised endlessly for his work in the community, involving the community by inviting fans to spring practice. He's beloved for his players' first type coaching style. But my question is how will he be received when he has his first hiccup next year? How will fans receive him when he loses at Ohio State big? What about if he loses at Arizona State, their first non-conference road game? What about if he loses at home to Northwestern? How are his mishaps, or in other words, termed losses, how are those going to be received? Will they be received better than Bielema's losses or Bielema's failures? What will define a successful first year for Gary Anderson? If he wins a Rose Bowl, if they're fortunate enough to get to the Rose Bowl, first of all, and he wins it, do they have a statue? A gold statue outside Camp Brattle right next to Barry's? I'm kidding. That probably will not happen. But I'm interested to see, because when Bielema took over in 2006, he obviously had Alvarez's recruits and Alvarez's team, quote unquote. And he went 11-1, went to the Capital One Bowl game and won it against, ironically enough, Arkansas. So now, will it be deemed a successful year according to fans' perspectives if Anderson goes 11-1? Or is it, oh no, those are Bielema's guys, we can't judge him just yet? But what about if he goes 7-5? Then whose fault is it? Is it Bielema's because there was just not that good of players that he left? Or is it Anderson's fault because he didn't adjust to the current players, and they couldn't mesh well with the assistant coaches that he brought in? To be honest, I think that that Wisconsin is going to be good next year. They have a strong nucleus of players coming back, along with some pretty darn good coaches that Anderson brought in, that I think they can be successful. Their schedule plays pretty nicely. They do have, for the first time in as long as I can remember, some decently tough non-conference games. Like I said, they play at Arizona State. BYU comes to Madison. And their conference schedule is kind of a breeze. They do have to play at Ohio State, like I mentioned before. But they avoid Michigan, Michigan State, and Nebraska. 3 of the top teams in the other division, whatever they're calling it now. I don't know if it's East, West, Leaders and Legends, I don't know. Anyways, to wrap it all up, I believe Anderson is going to be successful in year number 1. But if he's not, how will fans accept that? Will they accept that? Tune in next Friday for my next rant.